Hey nerds, and welcome to The Gutter. My name is Steve-O, the host of The Gutters podcast. This is episode 22 of the second season. We're going to be talking about RPG class and alignment today as it pertains to us personally. And we're going to walk you through that. Joining me today, Racy Rogue. Lauren is back after a 5-week hiatus.
I'm sorry, guys.
Where were you?
Life happens.
I know life happens. Is lifing like good?
Lifing as an adult student is tough.
It is.
I know more things about the human body that I didn't want to know.
Like how to break a leg with 2 pounds of pressure?
Actually, yeah.
What school are you going to?
I'm going to
Are you actually
TCC.
going to college?
I'm going to TCC.
Or are you just going like behind 7-Eleven and like talking to a dude?
I'm doing anatomy and physiology.
Oh,
so
okay.
it tells you like certain structures of like certain parts, and it's really annoying. I'm really excited for the dissection lab because all of my lab mates are really like 18, 19-year-olds. Uh-huh. So I'm like just like ripping all this shit open, and they're going to be like it's going to be great. I'm excited.
I'm going to have either Daniel scoot in a little bit, or I can go tweak that camera if you want, since you're a little on the edge. Things are a little up. Yeah, that should work. Can you live with that?
All the space. I'm just going to pet the
space between us.
The space between.
Yeah.
And Raven 1
That's
is
me.
here. Raven 1 lead. This is Daniel. It's my brother Daniel. You can call him any of those things.
brother.
What?
Brother.
Brother!
Brother.
What have you guys been playing? You guys in chat, let me know. What have you been, Jonathan, was that Strawberry Wine that you were singing, the Strawberry Dice song? I'm guessing that's what you're doing. What have you been playing, chat, and Lauren?
I finally finished Kingdom Hearts 1.
Had you never finished it before, or
I finally finished it.
for the first time?
And it's super emotional, but I'm going to play 2 when I get home, so I'm really excited. And I've been somewhat, like, flip-flopping We Happy Few as well.
Hold on, so you were super excited about the announcement of 3.
I played Kingdom Hearts my entire childhood because I could never finish it. So I was pretty much grinding my entire childhood on Kingdom Hearts because I could not finish the last portion. I never got past Hollow Bastion. I never got past the Neverland and
It's so weird to have a game that you are so in love with that you will weep at the announcement of the next one that you never finished. To me, is an interesting.
I've cried, but I cried.
You have now.
I have now,
yeah.
And now I can finish 2.
Did you cry because of the emotionality of the game, or just because you finally got there?
Both. I did love the ending. I liked that it was kind of open-ended. And so I'm really excited for the second one. And I'm pretty much going to waste my life studying and playing 2 until 3 comes out.
Mark says, I have not yet finished KH1, and Kimber says, so you never landed. I'll ask you this. Do you have to be a Disney fan? Like, do you have to be well invested into the Disneyverse to enjoy Kingdom Hearts, do you think?
No, not at all. I mean, even, like, for me, my big ones are Nightmare Before Christmas and The Little Mermaid. And those happen to be 2 kind of small worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1, but I loved them. Mm-hmm. I loved every part of them. And so for me, it just made it a little more invested.
Sure.
Because I still got to play with my characters and I still got to do what I needed to do. But if you can enjoy the story, you'll love the entire game. Mm-hmm. But if you haven't seen Disney or stuff, some of that does come into play.
There's references to Disney things, but you don't need to know it. So this is a Disney and Final Fantasy crossover game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With neither the lore of Disney or Final Fantasy.
Because I never got into Final Fantasy, but I still loved this game.
Yeah.
Even learning the names and some of the story of Final Fantasy characters.
JB says, the second one will blow your socks off.
I'm excited.
So
I'm not wearing socks, but I'll put them on for you.
Sock free when you do that one. Chai says, I've only played D&D in the last couple of days, so I'm wrapped up in that lately. And the last thing you played was some Devil May Cry 4 for a little bit.
I've been in a D&D campaign. I've been in 3 over the past 4 years.
I don't know how you motherfuckers do multiple campaigns that would God.
It's like reading multiple books. You just have to be focused.
And game guy yells at Daniel. Daniel started playing Warframe, you trash fire.
Yeah. Is Warframe free?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's free as shit.
Then Yeah. We played a little bit of Elite Dangerous when I'm kind of in a weird place where, like, I'm really... The problem with, like...
You played Elite Dangerous with a game guy?
No. Just in general.
Oh, general.
What I've been playing.
You've been playing lately.
Yeah. The problem with, like, a big open world where I can do anything you want is sometimes you don't know what to do. And so I'm kind of at that stage. So, like, I'll log in, it's kind of sit in my ship for a while and be like...
I don't got nothing to do.
I don't really know what I want to do, so I'm going to log out and find something else.
So it's not nothing to do, it's like too much to do, where you're like, I can't really figure out what I want to do next, so...
Yeah, there are things that I can do, and I kind of started, and... Right.
Okay.
But I'm not excited about them, so I'm just not. But anyway, so Mila and I got Paladins to work, finally. They've played a couple of matches just one-on-one, just to get used to the game and stuff. Might be something that we end up doing more. But then we spent most of the weekend going through Steam's free library.
Yeah.
And just downloading...
Like seeing what's there?
Yeah, and just downloading a bunch of free games. Warframe is one of them. And there was another one that looked like it...
Did you get For Honor when it was free?
Yes.
Okay.
We haven't played it
Maybe
yet.
we should... I wish there's crossplay with that. Because I can play it, you know. Mm-hmm. I'd be able to join you guys and play it. I wouldn't be able to stream it.
You could... Maybe. We'll discuss that.
Figure it out.
Yeah, we'll discuss that.
I know, like, because like Master Charles, one of the other streamers, like, is constantly asking people to play For Honor with him and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
By the way, Master Charles, I do want to point out, Master Charles made us a really bitchin' scene transition. I'm going to show you guys now. We're not really going to ever use it on the podcast unless we have like a special segment or something. Mm-hmm. But we'll use it for game streams because it's such an animated transition that it's like a special occasion thing. But I'm really stoked about it. So I'll do the transition here so you guys can see it.
Oh, that's really cool.
Isn't that awesome? Like, so shout out to Master Charles for making us some really, really good shit. Like, really primo shit. But
I'm really sad we're not talking about weed now. Some primo shit. No, I'm just
we can
saying.
do that.
We'd have to get Dreadlock Goddess in here for it.
I'm just saying some primo
The shit is mighty primo. The Forza Horizon 4 demo is out. You like racing.
I do.
And you like Forza specifically, don't you?
I do like Forza. Oddly, I don't like card-driven games on the PC.
Okay.
Because mouse and keyboard is hard with that, and I don't have like a setup yet.
But just take any of your Xbox controllers and plug them
in. Yes, which... Mila plays everything via Xbox controller plugged into the PC.
Game guy said the same thing. Yeah.
It is not...
It's not that easy?
Yeah, I hate giving...
any props at all to...
Because people take this wrong. And don't worry, I guess I'm PC Master Race now.
Yeah, you're PC mustard face.
Yeah, but I'm not like... I love consoles, and consoles have a place, and there's no reason why you can't do both.
Uh-huh.
But I find myself like catching my, I don't want to talk about this one downside of a piece of...
Because of pride.
Because of pride, yeah. So we spent, in getting Paladins ready, we spent 20 minutes of that was spent...
Mapping the controller?
No, because it comes pre-mapped. Okay, is it reading? I don't think it's... All right, well, unplug it from this USB. We'll plug it into this one. All right, is it reading now?
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Get into game, and then maybe we'll unplug it and plug it back in. Like,
no,
just PC issues.
That's sort of the same thing with, even with OBS and like streaming is like, this is the USB that the webcam seems to want to be in.
Yeah.
Even though they're all USB ports.
Yes.
This is the USB that seems to like be for our interface and stuff like that.
And then sometimes it'll change for no reason where...
you want to be in here now?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Use USB Super NES controller. And Chai says MC is basically For Honor spokesman. Yeah, that's true. Ubisoft does owe him some money. I think that's probably true. So for me, I finished, and some people were there this weekend when I did it, I was able to actually finish the final battle of Banjo-Kazooie for Saturday Morning Retro. That was a big pain in the ass. That was like a tough-ass final battle. It really, really was. And I finished Mafia 3 DLC. We're playing Paladins on Wednesday nights for the stream, which is a lot of fun. It's like Trex's favorite game. Sarah is like one of her favorite characters of all time. Emojis in that game is a little rabbit riding a two-headed dragon turtle. Yeah, it's awesome. And so we're doing that, and we're about to embark on some new stuff. We're going to be doing the thing in October that most streamers do, but we've never done it before, which we're going to do a horror focus in October.
Okay, cool.
So it'll be a horror focus in terms of podcast topics. It'll be a horror focus in terms of what we're streaming.
I will try my damnedest to be here.
Yeah, be here for some stuff.
All the horror stuff.
I think you'll like it. I think it'll be...
If you do Christmas-themed stuff, I will be out.
You're out for Christmas-themed stuff in October or
in
ever?
In general, I get really overwhelmed with the amount of Christmas stuff that goes on. In general.
What if we did a shopping list, like a gift guide, a nerdy gift guide 2018?
PC stuff. That's all I need, just PC stuff.
But you would be there.
That's it. But that's my list.
But
you don't need me for that. That's it.
Halloween costumes required for podcast. That is going to happen. Yeah. I actually don't know why I didn't think of that.
Because you're bad and you feel bad.
Sayonara, Brad, now my favorite person.
Yeah. There, give us a good one. Okay, guys. So today we're going to talk about our RPG class and alignment.
I'm so excited.
So this is what I want you guys to start thinking about, and I want to know about everybody's in chat as well. Think about RPG classes, and you can think Final Fantasy, you can think D&D, you can pull from whatever you want. You can be a bard, a warrior, a white mage, black mage, blue mage, red mage. I'm not sure what all of the differences are in some of them, but you could be a rogue. I may have said that.
A cleric, a wizard, a warlock.
Necromancer. Think about Diablo. Think about different jobs, basically. And then that's going to be pretty easy for you guys. Now, the alignment thing is going to be a little bit more complicated because there's a little bit of nuance to it. And I'm going to show you guys a rubric that I found. This is actually a Captain America-based alignment rubric.
Ooh, I'm excited.
And there's a bunch that are out there that you can find on Imager or Google Images or whatever. So you can pull from any game you want. You can base it off anything you want, but these are a little bit more nuanced, and we can have conversations. So
is that Bucky?
There is basically there is lawful, neutral, and chaotic in terms of how you align yourself with the powers that be, the system in place, and then there is good, neutral, and evil, and that pretty much speaks for itself. And having the conversation about what chaotic neutral is versus true neutral is going to be somewhat of a nuanced discussion. But think about what you are. So in the sense that I'm going to go through here at what this is explaining in terms of Captain America, MCU stuff. Yes.
Quick question. Would you consider Iron Man more chaotic neutral or chaotic good?
That's a fantastic question. Let's define what these things are and see if we can figure out. And some character may not be any specific thing.
I don't see him as a neutral.
So lawful good.
Yeah.
Typically.
I would think chaotic.
So lawful good typically is someone who abides by the rules and does it for the greater good, and that is typically Captain America. Now during Civil War, that was sort of Captain America's turning point.
Yeah.
He's not always literally lawful good, but his general stance is that laws exist for the greater good, and we should have good laws in place. And I abide by those rules, and you should too.
DC characters actually do a better job of actually fitting into
specific roles.
Roles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because
it's so much easier.
Yeah, especially historically, their characters are more two-dimensional. They're less real people. So Superman is lawful good. Obviously.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
And he
doesn't really change
and
yet.
and he is always lawful good.
But and that's, again, and slightly off topic, that's sort of the point of the DC universe versus the Marvel universe, is that the DC universe are the gods, they're the titans, they're the special and the exemplary, and the Marvel is more like your everyday schmo who's like a dude, or a gal, and they also happen to have special abilities. Anyway.
Or whatever.
So, neutral good. They don't really have any regard specifically for the rules in either direction. They just try to do the best that they can, even if it means going against the grain, or using the system in place. They just have their own moral compass that they adhere to. Chaotic good is someone with a true moral compass who will actively fight against the system, who will question the system, push the boundaries, make sure that it's being used for good,
Hydra
and
is the
will
best.
go out of its way to subvert the system in the name of good whenever they can. So lawful neutral now is someone who does what the law says, sort of regardless of whether it's good or bad. The rules are there, and you
Follow 'em.
sometimes it's good, sometimes it works, well, sometimes it doesn't, but you have to stick to the rules because those are the rules.
Right.
It's kind of an arbitrary position. I don't think that Nick Fury necessarily is lawful neutral,
I agree, but
that's
it's probably the best place for him.
it might be the best place for him here. And I'm going to ask you guys again to tell me what you are once we get through the definitions as well. So keep that in mind. True neutral is someone who is pure selfishness. They just do what they do to get by, regardless of whether it's good or bad, regardless of what the rules are. A lot of the Firefly crew are true neutral in essence.
Yeah,
We could probably argue about that for a while.
I don't know if I'd say selfish, because, you'll get there, but I believe chaotic neutral is more selfish.
You believe chaotic neutral is more selfish?
Because, I personally am chaotic neutral.
So this is the one I think is the hardest to define. How would you define chaotic neutral?
I personally play to only benefit my character. And I, in life, look at both the good and the bad, but I essentially logic out the best scenario for that, whether that's breaking the law or whether that's hurting a friend. If that's the best scenario I see, that's what I'm going to do. And that's chaotic neutral, because in the end, if it hurts my friend's feeling, I don't care. If it hurts my feelings, I don't care. If it's against the law, I don't care. If it's with the law, I don't care. And that's because it's the best scenario for that situation. And it's not so much that it's a neutral. It's more along the lines of whatever my character sees fit or whatever I see fit for that future is what I'm going to choose. And that's why I'm chaotic neutral, because I don't necessarily go for the good of people. I don't sacrifice myself, but at the same time, I'm not so selfish and so evil that it goes chaotic.
Jump in the chat real quick. I know Daniel has a point that he wants to make. JB says, I disagree with your true neutral bit, not pure selfishness. We can tweak that, come off that. And pure neutral is difficult to play, says Chai Teague. Also, but and keep in mind there's a difference between true neutral and pure neutral, probably.
Yeah.
We could be splitting hairs a little bit here. But true neutral being flexible. Shark says, chaotic neutral might save your life, might steal your car, might do both.
Yeah. That's what I would do.
But so to me, and then I'll ask what you want, Daniel, chaotic neutral is someone who pushes against the system, whether or not the system is doing good or doing bad.
No, I don't think that's true. I think chaotic neutral is somebody who might push against the system or might join the system.
Okay.
Depending on the scenario. I think true neutral is somebody who is more self-orientated, but keeping in mind literally everything around it.
Okay.
Yeah. Which makes sense for both its placement on the physical chart and the characters that are true neutral. It's which I kind of do agree, Black Widow being true neutral.
Because she's
very
trained
mercenary,
to be an assassin, and she doesn't truly use her full, because she knows the damage it can do.
Yeah, and she keeps in mind good and evil. It doesn't always necessarily dictate what she does, but she keeps it in mind. Uh-huh. She keeps in mind chaotic versus lawful. It doesn't always dictate what she does, but she is aware of all of the things around her, all of the other characters around her.
How do you feel about what Chai Teague says? Someone who is pure neutral, or true neutral, will go with what is easier to live their life. Chaotic neutral will lean more towards things that they can benefit from most.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
That's probably true too, yeah.
Because I do
right.
tend to be
true neutral. This is a line from Futurama that Mark is quoting. The neutral people, the gray people. If I die, tell my wife hello.
Hello, yeah.
If Mark dies, tell his wife hello from me. This game guy. Okay, so now we get to the evil. So evil is people that are doing, either extremely selfish or bad things.
You mean chaotic?
And
we were going by lawful, neutral, and chaotic. Did you mean that, or did you want to do evils?
Yeah, now we've gone through the goods, we've gone through the neutrals, and now we're on evils.
Okay.
So the lawful evil, the Empire, Hydra, a system in place, even meant, for the sake of possibly peace, or for unity, or for whatever reason. They're the law and order, but they are, they do bad shit. They do bad things. They use fear, intimidation, subversion, lawful evil would be the Empire. Lawful good, ideally, would be like the Rebel Alliance, if we're putting this in Star Wars terms, kind of. Or maybe the Jedi are supposed to be lawful good.
The Jedi are supposed to be lawful
and
good. There's a lot of...
We could, again...
yeah, but...
One of the things, and again, this is something that I didn't realize until rewatching it, because I was very hard on Rogue One at first, and then later on, as I watched it a few more times, I actually eased up on it quite a bit, and so I actually liked Cassian's character a lot more in the rewatches, because I was like, oh, that's lawful neutral. He's doing, he is for the cause, whether he's got to murder someone in an alley or, save the day, whatever it is. He's just going to get that going. So yeah, lawful evil is there. Neutral evil has a complete disregard for the system in place. Maybe this is the pure selfishness part of just, I'm doing bad things because they feel good. I don't really care if it's benefiting the system or not. I'm just, the Joker would be chaotic, or no, the Joker would be chaotic evil.
Chaotic evil, yeah.
So neutral evil. So how do we differentiate neutral evil and chaotic evil?
So I have a thing about evil that I'm trying to put aside because it's a useless.
Mic.
I fixed it.
Oh, you fixed it? Cool.
It's a useless term in general.
I'll bring us back here.
Like in society, the word evil is the most useless word to use. Nobody is evil.
Right.
So like it's.
You're just evil enough to make a dent, but you're not evil enough to have lawful or chaotic, is how I kind of see it.
So neutral evil in terms of stereotypes or character types, I guess, would be probably somebody like Harvey Dent.
Would be neutral evil?
Would be more neutral evil.
Yeah, I'd agree to that.
There's no code he follows. There's no higher power being.
He just kind of pokes the bear because he can.
Yeah, but he also isn't just like purely. He's not the Joker.
He's not system averse. He'll use the system sometimes or not use the system. He's just sort of going about his own bad, his poorly thought out.
That's a good point. Neutral evil. Maybe you don't realize what you're doing, but it is wrong, and you just don't care to change.
Okay.
I like that.
That's an interesting theory. Chai, you're pretty good at this. JB says Deadshot is neutral evil. So there'd be some mercenaries, right? There'd be some Star Wars mercenaries.
Yes.
You put neutral evil. Boba Fett?
Yes. Yes. Boba Fett would be neutral evil. Or, yeah. I'm sure that there's some Boba Fett fans out there that would put...
No, he's chaotic neutral or whatever. Yeah.
Sorry.
Fuck you, Boba Fett fans.
Yeah, pretty much. Fuck you guys, I want to hear it.
And then the final one here, just to get his chaotic evil, and this is
the evilist.
This is the people that do the most awful, fun things because they're insane. I don't know that Red Skull would be a great chaotic evil, but because he was Hydra.
I mean, sort of, yeah. Yeah, but he was Hydra to benefit his own.
I feel like that would be probably neutral evil then, if you can use the system and.
But I mean, yeah. So I agree. He's probably in the Captain America world that they had there. He is probably the closest character to fitting chaotic evil. Mm-hmm. And that isn't to say that somebody as a part of a system can't be chaotic evil. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, most of the time your chaotic evil people, your chaotic evil archetypes are not going to be a part of a system. They can't stand it.
So Joker, chaotic evil.
Yeah.
Carnage,
chaotic
evil.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Loki is chaotic evil, says JB, especially in the MCU.
No. No.
Chaotic neutral?
Yes. Very
Loki's
much so.
chaotic neutral.
Yeah, like he saves the day sometimes.
I was about to say, I don't even see him as true evil.
But not even at the end. Like
there's
even early on, he was still... Like, even in like, the first Thor, he would do good.
Yeah. That's why I say chaotic neutral. I don't see him as evil. I don't see him as good, but I would say chaotic neutral.
Yeah, chaotic neutral or shoot, what's the middle evil one?
Neutral evil?
Neutral evil, is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or neutral evil, depending on which movie, who wrote him, pretty much.
Oh, welcome, country girl. Good to see you. Chaotic evil, Two-Face. We actually mentioned Two-Face earlier as
Harvey Dent.
As
neutral
evil.
As probably neutral evil.
Yeah.
But so just think of the most like rambunctious. So this is going to be typically no matter what system is in place, whether it's an evil empire or the good Jedi, like they're gonna fuck the system. They're gonna try and stick their dick in whatever. That,
I would say Joker's the best representation.
Yeah, Joker off the wall.
Carnage. Basically, people who don't play well with others, or if they try to, it doesn't go well for very long.
It's Calvin.
Harley Quinn.
Just kidding.
Harley Quinn is
Harley's
a little bit
like
different.
Neutral evil.
I think she's chaotic neutral. I think
because
really?
Yes, I think she's chaotic
Would you really?
neutral. Yeah,
I would think she's neutral evil. Just me personally.
We're kind of splitting hairs.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just like
no, no one's wrong here.
No,
Yeah.
I know, but like
let's take a look at the Rubik Roll brick.
It's very fine.
You think she's?
I would agree. Either she's chaotic neutral or neutral evil, depending on, I guess, either what you're reading or what you're watching.
Yeah. Also, the way she is written is going to depend on whether or not the Joker is written in that same.
Yeah.
Right.
So when she's with the Joker, she is probably neutral evil.
That's what I'm saying.
When she is on her own, she is probably chaotic neutral.
Yep. I'll agree to that.
And JB says compared to the Joker specifically, she may come off as more chaotic neutral as contrast to his existence. Not paired with, but just when you're comparing the two characters.
But paired with him, I would say
paired
she's
with him, then
evil.
she would be neutral evil.
That's why I'm like, because it depends.
Yeah.
I also think that anybody compared to the Joker comes
essentially
off
what
as
Shark
not,
said.
Yeah, not as heavy.
Yeah.
But yes, compared to the Joker, like everyone's not that
good.
chaotic.
Are you kidding? Everybody's good.
But yeah. So now let's get into what you see yourself as and what you see us as. First of all, I want everybody to tell me what they think they are first. You guys in chat at this point, starting now, let me know what you think you are. And if you want to say why, absolutely let me know.
For sure.
So think about your class, your RPG class, your job, and think about your alignment. And alignments are obviously fluid, change over time because we're real people and things happen.
Yes.
I would love somebody to tell me I'm not chaotic neutral. I would be shocked.
You think
the reason.
you are chaotic neutral?
I am so chaotic neutral.
Tell me why.
So, like I said a little bit earlier, I mostly make decisions that make the most sense in general, whether that's good or bad.
You try to logic it above
everything.
The end result.
I do not let emotions get in the way, and I let whatever happens. And that mindset sounds like a neutral good or a lawful neutral. I'm not. I'm very chaotic neutral because it mostly pertains to me.
Right.
It's what's going to be the most beneficial outcome, the most positive outcome. Just because it's positive doesn't mean it's beneficial. So the most logical, best scenario deal is what I go with. And whether that's not being friends with somebody, hurting their feelings, honestly, just wreaking havoc on everything else in life, that's my choice.
Okay.
And it's not necessarily beneficial to me, it's just beneficial to the situation.
And Game Guy posted a link in the chat if you guys want to take that for a spin and get back to us. Before I get to Daniel, I'll check and see what chat said about themselves.
Cinnamon roll alignment.
JB says he's a lawful good bard. He's focused on humor and knowledge. So he's a singer, he's a performer, he's a jokester. Lawful good, like, abides by the rules are there, Like, let's make good rules for good people. The rules should also dictate that you be good. You know, that's all there. And I think that I agree with that. I think that you didn't used to be that way. I think that you have become that over the course of the last 5 years or so. Jonathan being a teacher, you know, those kind of things. Like, I think that puts you more in that position of authority yourself, and I think that reflects that. So yeah, I'm absolutely agree with you. I don't know that I would have said that a little while ago, or years ago when I first met you. Sayonara Breast says, I'd say I'm neutral good in terms of alignment and thinking on class. A chaotic neutral would never call themselves chaotic. They would never label themselves checkmate, fight me.
Who is this?
JP.
Of course.
Okay, so Shark, a sorcerer or wizard, and bard with alignment, chaotic neutral. So as a bard or spellcaster, would you be doing more like elemental, like damagey spells, or would you be doing more like helpful healy spells? Being our black mage, white mage thing here.
It's both.
Or both. Yeah. Mark says he's chaotic good, maybe.
Sorry, it just cracks me up.
Mark is true neutral.
Yeah. Honestly, I see you as true neutral. I see you more as like lawful neutral.
Yes.
Okay. I see you as more neutral. I don't see you very chaotic, but I also don't see you very
So I was
lawful.
going to say for myself that I was probably either true neutral or neutral good.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that, like, I think that there is a sort of a goodness that I can give the world, but like, fuck the system, down with the patriarchy. Like, let's, you know, if you got to riot, you got to riot.
Remember.
You want to, you know, if you have to break into Starbucks to feed your, maybe not Starbucks. If you have to break into if you have to break into Starbucks to feed your family with a $9 mocha, then go right for it. But I'm either that or true neutral. Yeah, it's. What do you think you are?
I am either, and kind of depending on things,
just like...
lawful good or neutral good. Every now and then slipping into chaotic good in extreme circumstances. But like every decision that I make, which I was actually just talking to Dreadlock Goddess about this the other day with the situation that I'm in with our boat shop, where things are happening. I am not in a very good position. And in order to do the right thing, I have to put myself into an even worse position for me personally because it's the right thing to do.
Right.
And so like throughout my whole life, I may not have always made the best decisions, but I feel like I've always made the right decisions. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I also know I am wrong. That there are times where I shouldn't be so, I don't say selfless, but kind of.
Yeah.
Do the right thing regardless of yourself.
There's probably a time that you should protect yourself and you don't.
Yes.
I do. I see you as more neutral.
Okay, so Chai Teague, I'm getting to chat, guys. It's rolling quick, but I'm going to get to you guys. Chai Teague says chaotic or neutral good because I've really gone against the laws of my life, but I find a lot of flaws with them. Good bard because I like to help people through art. That makes sense. I feel like I could do something to create a feeling of unease and things that aren't right in the world. And Claiming Light, hello. CG here, love the show name. Thank you so much. We're happy to have you here. Steve-O is loyal to friends, but not necessarily others that he doesn't need to be. He's calculatingly nice. Nice when and how he can be, but realistic about his ability.
You're just like, hello. Today.
I do approach every interaction I have with literally every person in my life, maybe with like 3 exceptions, as a BioWare dialogue wheel, in that what will they react to with this, what will they react to with this and this here, and then I feed a reaction. I go, okay, let's tweak the next reaction a little more.
So do you adjust your voice based on who you talk to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
I'm gonna start speaking really high pitched to him to see what he does.
Political cartoonists are definitely chaotic bards.
So
Political
what?
what?
Political cartoonists are chaotic bards.
Oh God, yeah.
They're always like against the system.
Yeah.
So
Chaos isn't about breaking the rules, it's about thinking the rules don't apply to you, says Claiming Light. That's an interesting perspective.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the rules.
But you would agree with that sentiment then?
Yeah, I think chaotic.
See, I took chaotic meaning to be actively pushing back against whatever system is in place.
It depends on which one, because like chaotic good, it's like, sure, I know the laws are there, but I always do a little it's like playing devil's advocate for chaotic good. Chaotic neutral is more, I could go either way. Chaotic evil is Joker, consistently pushing against that rule because you fucking can. It's fighting the system just because it's there.
Right.
And so chaotic evil Joker.
Chaotic
neutral,
just
me.
don't give a fuck, says JB.
Nope.
Okay. So the test said I'm chaotic evil, says Country Girl. So
I like you already.
A very slight bit of context without really outing her. Country Girl is Dana and I's sister.
Yeah.
So she's part of our literal family, and that's hysterical.
Worth it.
Perhaps. It is what it is. Fight me, says Country Girl. Chaotic good is Robin Hood. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely
He's
chaotic
doing
good.
it for the...
A chaotic wouldn't take a
people.
test to find out what they are. Checkmate, fight me. Like, what about your
He's
classes?
Barding out for sure.
The alignment is definitely the most fun thing here. But on top of that, what is your class?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
So
I like
JB's a bard.
I like spells and stuff.
You're,
but
I mean,
like,
you're racy
I'm a
rogue.
fighter.
Are you not literally a rogue? You're a
I don't
sneaky,
think-
right?
Am I? Am I?
Like setting traps,
No.
or are you a tank?
Okay, so like in Last of Us,
Yeah.
I would sneak and I would, put them in another direction so I could sneak past. But like if I'm playing Monster Hunter, oh no, I take that thing head on. But I use magical items. I use shit to help me and, lower defenses and things like that. But I don't have a fucking clue what I am. So y'all can tell me what I am, because I don't fucking know.
I'm whatever would kill the alignment that JP is. Claiming Light says chaotic good, cleric rogue. I like the idea. So a rogue can't be lawful good, right?
Not really. Why are you sneaking around? Why would
They
you need
gotta
to
be
sneak
breaking
around? They have to be doing something wrong to sneak around. They can't be a lawful anything unless it's lawful evil. Even lawful neutral.
I like the idea of a lawful good rogue, of like coming up behind someone, putting their hands on their shoulders, and go, "I'm sorry, mate. I'm gonna have to stab you in the back now." Giving them a heads up. I think that would be a funny.
So Casas?
Casas?
That's how
Guillermo
I see
Casas,
Casas.
perhaps. Guillermo Casas is an anime artist that we know, by the way. So a fantastic.
Just coming up behind him, be like, "Hello. I hope your day is nice."
And by the way, guys, real quick, Spot, if you guys haven't yet, feel free to follow us. We do have subscriber perks down below. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. Just a few reminders out there. If you're thinking about following, we would love to have you.
Plug.
So yeah.
I have no idea what class
You might be a warrior. You roll derby.
Oh,
You
God.
may just straight up be a warrior, or the brawler class.
Yeah.
Just go
Amazon
up
a
and
class
knock
type?
some bitches down.
Is Amazon a class type?
Amazon, Amazon, a class type. That's sort of a fighter.
It's a warrior. They're Amazon warriors.
They're warriors. Yeah,
So it's
a
a
warrior.
warrior.
Yeah. But in the
She's a
subset-
barbarian. Thank you, JP.
She's a barbarian. Ninjas are basically the ones breaking the empire to help the people, though. A lawful rogue would knock them out. A lawful good rogue would knock them out and not stab them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
Yeah.
"I hope your day is nice."
Sorry about this. I hope you don't suffer brain damage. What? Okay, Daniel. So we need a class for you.
Yeah. I'm tricky.
Okay.
Not in terms of trickstery.
You're not a
just in terms of
trickster.
hard
So
to-
like true to
You're
person,
probably a paladin.
I would say some kind of like magical.
A paladin. I think you would have some healing magic and some fighting ability.
Yes.
Like you would be a protector in a sense. You would be the one that, like in some Final Fantasy games, you could sort of put someone on the front line to take more damage than everyone else, and they like cast protect spells on themselves.
Yeah.
You're probably like a damage sponge or like a paladin, like a high HP.
Definitely a damage sponge. I figured that out.
Chaotic Good, Washington from Red vs. Blue. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's true. By the way, you guys should watch Red vs. Blue. It's really. I think Dano would be a cavalier, which is sort of like a gunslinger, not exactly a rogue, but rogue-ish.
He'd be a brown coat.
I think Han Solo would be.
He'd be a brown coat.
I think or Mal would be like a cavalier.
So, and because I'm a real person and not a cartoon character, it depends on the circumstance.
Yeah.
So, like, there are times in my life where I definitely was more Han Solo than Luke Skywalker. Overall, that's me being somebody that isn't my true nature.
Yeah.
I always have fun.
Yeah.
But it's not like who I am.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, it just kind of depends on circumstances of life, which is why I kind of, pretty much that top good line, I run the spectrum of, depending on what's going on.
Hey, Velocidotus. Actually, JB, I had a slightly different definition of cavalier. JB says, you rally the troops, fight like a knight, pull the attention to you.
I would agree with Ranger.
That would
well.
Probably. Yeah, Ranger actually might not be.
Ranger might be, but a cavalier carries the banner.
Yeah,
somewhere around there.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
I think I'd agree with that. So, what do you guys think then for me? Because I was thinking of
class
either something like that, like in that rally the troops, sort of pull everyone together. But I don't put myself in harm's way.
Yeah.
So if there's a way to rally the troops and keep myself out of harm's way,
I mean, I think that you're a healer.
I would put him in Warlock because Warlocks are usually in the back, but still doing damage and stuff.
Like a red mage that has both offensive and defensive spells, or maybe
sorcerer, just gravy baby.
A sorcerer, a neutral good sorcerer, possibly. Charisma. If there's the first RPG, the first D&D I ever played, I was not a fighter at all. I was just the diplomat. So I did all the talking. I would, lead and make decisions, not in a vacuum, but I would sort of take the initiative.
You were the politician.
I was the politician, talking with other people. In video games, that's not really a class. There's no diplomat class. But
you can't just sit back and not fight.
There has to be a time. But, there are some games where you do this. So in Deus Ex, there are boss fights that instead of shooting them, you can do the verbal sparring with. So somewhere around there, I think.
Yeah.
If diplomat could be a class, it would be that. But it's possible that the sorcerer is what it is. I do sort of like the idea of sort of Doctor Strange, of like, I can sort of manipulate some stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe tweak time a little bit, do things as I need to. Sometimes not entirely good, sometimes not entirely bad, but...
Yeah, tweak things as you feel they should be.
As I think they should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's chaotic neutral. Just saying.
Is that chaotic neutral?
It is chaotic neutral. As you see fit is chaotic neutral.
Yes, but as you see fit for the greater good, not your good, is chaotic good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not selfish. It's just my version of what I think good is.
Yeah.
Right? But wouldn't that technically be neutral? Because your good may not be your good. And obviously, like,
Game Guy, what did you get? What did you get, Game Guy? Because I got lost in the roll. Oh, he got the most points in true neutral.
Stupid.
Then lawful neutral second, chaotic good. He thinks if they were less politically leaning, that he would have been more on the chaotic side.
Yeah.
The Game Guy being pretty neutral. I mean, yeah. What's the class in video games that fires shit out of their butt to damage people?
That's very specific, and I don't know the answer.
Well, whatever that is, that's what Game Guy's class is.
Yeah.
You would shit on people.
Shouldn't that just be a Game Guy class? Not like a
just Game Guy.
By the way, Bree is a lawful good cleric.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Is that true?
I don't know about cleric, but she's definitely lawful good. She's the most lawful good person I know.
Okay.
Like, I told her to speed one day, and she went 66 instead of 65. That is how good she is.
Interesting. Chaitik says something. Also, maybe how we ban people in chat. There's the type that gets joy out of banning people. There's a type that it has maybe no feeling about it whatsoever, or just feels meh about it. And then there's the hesitant type of like, I really, really hate to have to do this, but man, that's an interesting.
It's a brown mage. Chai Tig's right.
A brown mage is the one. The brown mage. Yeah, but Dotus, there is a class to determine your alignment, or there's a test to determine your alignment that Game Guy posted. Let me see if I can find it.
I think he just posted it again.
Thank you.
Or marked it. Yeah.
Marked it. Thank you.
I'm gonna be chaotic evil. I'm just gonna tell you now. Like, I'm in a mood to just fuck up a test, man. Like, I'll just be chaotic evil. It's fine.
Okay, what about the other members? Before we get to the fan cam, let's round out the podcast for the members that aren't here. We talked about Bree. You can grab it. What about Cal?
I'm gonna say chaotic neutral, because he does things for himself and he does it for the good of others as well. But he'll usually, similar to me, he'll kind of just pick. I think he's kind of lazy though.
Yeah, but
he might pick the path that's easiest.
That's why I think he's like true neutral. What do they call it?
Yeah, true neutral.
True neutral. Yeah.
JB says Cal is neutral, good, rogue. I buy the rogue part.
Yeah.
I
don't buy the good part. I don't think it's true. I think a true neutral rogue.
He's either true neutral, chaotic neutral, or neutral evil. That's what I would say. Because
I wonder what Cal would say about himself.
I don't know.
It'd be wrong.
It'd be absolutely
He'd say lawful good.
He would say he's got his own category.
Lawful good.
Yeah.
He would.
Yeah.
He would think of himself as the Captain America, and we're like, no. You're Bucky at most.
Yeah.
What about Nerdez?
Ooh.
Neutral good.
Neutral good.
Neutral good.
Yeah, I would agree. Or neutral good. What's the middle line? Chaotic?
Lawful neutral?
Lawful yeah, maybe.
We'll check the rubric real quick, get a refresher.
Lawful neutral.
I say neutral
Maybe.
good. I say neutral good. I would say she's a neutral good cleric.
You give her cleric as well?
I think she would do the healing stuff, and occasionally if somebody came up to her, she'd stab him in the head, but that's it.
Like,
I think
look,
she would
I'm doing the best I can, but if you fuck with me, I'm going to slit your throat.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound really weird, but I see her as kind of like the band mom, or like the team mom. So she's the one giving medicines, making sure we're okay, making sure we're able to fight and continue on.
She would
but
probably
at the
be a
same
healer.
time,
Yeah.
She
that's
would
why
probably
I think
be a
she'd
healer.
like cleric.
She definitely puts others in front of herself in a similar fashion, like sometimes with a complete disregard for what that does to herself.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
I think she plays as a ranger.
I will affix my own airbag or my own oxygen mask before assisting the person next to me. She would assist as many people with oxygen as she could think she could before someone made her put on her own goddamn gas mask.
Yeah.
I say with love.
She's caring, but I think in gameplay she's definitely a ranger.
Game Guy says she called you Potato Head that one time. Probably chaotic evil. It's true. There's a clip. There's a clip of her calling me I look like Mr. Potato Head, and it's hysterical. I'm believing that the justice system has flaws and has made mistakes enough to be chaotic, or is that still neutral? I think it's probably more neutral. To me, the chaotic is someone that, like, the system in place can't be good, can't be beneficial because it is a system. Whereas someone who I feel like would be neutral anyway.
That's why I'm neutral. That's why I'm chaotic neutral.
Maybe.
Because I feel like some of the laws are bullshit for no reason.
I mean,
You don't need to take damage or have a healer if everything is dead. You just play whatever DPS Game Guy. You're just the assault, the warrior, the monk. No.
What is druid like? This is gonna sound so stupid.
Druid is like a nature-based.
So like an elf or like a fairy.
It has some
for like
scout.
technical.
It has some scout capabilities typically. I think.
So like a Boy Scout, but higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just
Some
curious.
damage, some like situational awareness kind of stuff.
So,
Yeah.
kind of a quick aside. This is how lawful good I am. I've been involved with one D&D game, and had never played D&D before. So it was like, sweet, that's somebody help me with the character.
This is gonna be cute.
Let's, we'll get it built, whatever. So go over to the game line, like, all right, sweet. So these are some of our characters. Yeah, Goddess, we're gonna get you a character built up. Daniel, actually, we really need a GM. I was like, well, I've never done it before, and I really don't want to. I'd rather like play, but okay.
Oh God, being suckered into DMing is probably not suckered, but being needing
Your
to
alignment
DM when
is
you
so
were planning
DM
to.
like
Yeah.
See, I know I'm chaotic neutral because in one of my D&D games, my character gets done for me because I cannot play a lawful anything, and so I have to play chaotic neutral.
If you've ever played Knights of the Old Republic, this old Star Wars RPG, and it hurt to do the evil ones, like if you're like, oh God, like you probably are on that, at least that top tier, that top good portion. So this was a lot of fun. You guys keep the conversation going in our Discord. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to post below. Post on our Facebook, tweet us what your alignment in class is, if anything changes. If you're watching this on replay and you want to be part of the conversation, you can do it that way as well. The last thing that we do before we call it is we go to the can. These are random questions asked from us from either events or people who have turned in their gutter nerd dose. Their nerd cred, which you accrue and can redeem on Twitch. So if you're watching on YouTube, you should join us on Twitch. While we're getting ready to do that, you guys, again, don't forget to follow. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free and still help us, and we would love to have you. So, first, what's up? Oh, Trexis. Throw out a Trexis. We need a Trexis alignment in class before we do that.
Ooh.
I was thinking I was on podcast members first.
That's a good one.
But since she's not here, we need to go to the stream team and make sure that she's part of that too. I think she is probably chaotic evil.
Really? Oh no, I agree with Jonathan. I think she's neutral good.
Neutral good?
Any warlock want to make packs?
Interesting.
Oh,
I think she plays chaotic evil.
Maybe she just
I think she plays chaotic
plays
evil
that up,
because
but she's
so
actually
wonderful in real life that she just has to get it out, and that's what it is. She just like kill everything with fire.
Lawful neutral. Maybe. Dotus says Tess is true neutral for Dotus. That's a tough one.
A lot of people are calling her lawful. I would put her in somewhere in the chaotic category.
I put her as neutral good. I think she plays a chaotic character, but as an individual, I just think she's neutral good.
Okay, so what we've come down to with Trexis is that we're all over the board.
She needs an outlet,
So
man.
maybe she's neutral.
Trexis might be
True neutral.
true neutral. Okay, Trexis, if you see this or watch this, please post somewhere what you think your alignment is, because we apparently don't know. But that's a good question. Okay.
She'd be a barbarian with me. She'd fight next to me.
She would probably be, a DPS class. I think that you're probably right. Some sort of assault, ranger, warrior kind of thing. She's definitely lawful now that I'm thinking about it, because the rules are there for a goddamn reason, and if you're not quiet during the movie, so I think she's lawful neutral.
But she breaks the rules as well. That's why I think she's neutral good.
There we go.
Hey, look.
Neutral.
You got a pint glass.
Hey!
Look, you got a pint
You're
glass.
right. That's going to be really easy to just hand you as we get ready to go here.
I'll spit in it so you have something to take with you.
I was actually holding on to that. Was waiting for tonight to be able to do that right now.
He wanted to be on camera when he saw his name. He's like, yeah.
And support. A lot of people will be following your show. That's probably true. Try T. I'd be a gunslinger. Dotus, a gunslinger neutral. I like it. Like
I want a laser blaster.
Wolfwood.
Yeah. Wolfwood is a.
Wolfwood's tough, right? For Trigun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
I gotta do it.
What?
You're right, Mark. You have no class.
Oh.
Fight me. Thank
All right,
you, Jonathan.
fan can time. Let's do it.
Whatever happened to class? How much do we need to cheer to get Steve-O to dye his hair with a pink racing stripe down the center?
Okay, that's a good question. What do you think is an appropriate cheer for me to put a pink
What's
racing
the
stripe
cheer
down
for
the center?
$5 and a half pack of cigarettes?
So
500
cheers. like
cheer
one
and a
credit
half
of a cheer is a cent,
Yeah.
right? It would have to be like 100,000, like $100.
It would be $100.
It would be $100.
Because
So 100,000.
the dye,
10,000 credits, right?
certainly to dye it back is going to cost me a good $60
It depends.
to reverse it.
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends because if you do more of a tint color, we'll talk about it.
Okay, so here's the thing. If it was just pink, if you wanted me to do like pink hair, and then I would eventually go back, it wouldn't be that much. It would probably be like $5,000, so like a $50 cheer, like 5,000 or between 5,000 and 10,000. Because then I get do the dye and then dye it back, and it'd be covered, and that'd be fine. Because a pink racing stripe in the blue hair is gonna look like ass. It's gonna look like I have a vagina on my head.
It's gonna look more purple unless they actually
you'd have to
take
bleach.
all the
Right,
blue
yeah.
off. So it's gonna cost you money.
Okay, tell you what,
That's why I'm saying it would be like $100 depending on where you
30,000.
go.
and
Okay.
I'll do it.
300.
30,000, I'll do it, and I'll keep it for 4 weeks. Is this enough? Blew off. I'm saying, ugh.
He's gonna blew off.
Thank you for the cheer game, guy. That's our gold cheer for the day. Thank you. Then we're going to be neutral good scholar from FF14, says Chai T. Awesome. I think you're probably right. Marcus is 10,000. Do it, dog. Mark, thank you for that massive cheer.
Wow.
So you want to do full pink
I think it'd be fun.
for October.
You'd be purple in your transition if they didn't get it all out though.
Okay.
And then you could go back to blue.
Okay. First of all, Mark, thank you for that enormous, giant, awesome cheer. We will be in talks about the pink hair thing, and we will figure something out. There are a few life-dependent
on.
events.
Why is it not?
Oh, you have to just open the bottom, make sure the batteries are there, because if you hit it, sometimes it knocks the batteries out, and then, yeah.
No.
We're trying to get hyped here.
It's a hype shroom. You know what it's for.
Stream is dying. Oh no. Why stream die? Oh, is there an issue?
Are you screwing things up, Steven?
I don't know. Maybe so. Thank you, Mark. Holy crap. Thank you for that.
I smacked the hype shroom so hard the stream fucked up.
No kidding. Okay, next thing. Mark, we'll chat. Thank you so much for that cheer. Holy crap.
Who has
Also, fuck you.
who has the sexier voice? Steve Bloom,
Steve Bloom.
John DiMaggio, Tom Kenny,
Okay.
or Nolan North?
Okay, so Steve Bloom tends to voice Wolverine in video games.
Okay.
He was also, I think, Spike in Cowboy Bebop.
Ooh.
The next one was John DiMaggio. He is Bender. He's Marcus Phoenix, the main character from Gears of War. He was Waka in Final Fantasy X. We have Tom Kenny. He voices SpongeBob. Among other characters, but that's probably the one you know him as.
Who does Nolan North voice?
Nolan North is Nathan Drake. And a million other people as well.
Who's Nathan?
Uncharted, the Uncharted series, main character. He was Spec Ops: The Line. Did you ever play that?
Never got
the main character
gotten to it
in Spec
yet,
Ops. Nolan North was Deadpool in the Deadpool game.
Oh.
Okay.
I think I'm cold stuck between Steve Bloom and John DiMaggio.
Really?
I love the Bender voice. If I did not watch Futurama and I did not consistently hear Bender is great, Bender is so great, that would be the ultimate voice for me. But
Well, thank you for the cheer,
I
Shark.
love Wolverine's voice in all of them. Well, there.
You love Wolverine's voice?
I love Wolverine's voice.
Okay.
I don't care who it is. I just love it.
I think I have to go Nolan North. I agree with Chai. Nolan is all seduction.
I wish.
But didn't
wish
Chai say DiMaggio was down for a good night? I think I read that.
Is for a fun ass night.
That's okay. So DiMaggio takes it with Chai's comment.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
Yeah.
Any thoughts?
Well, I mean, I wish that I knew the voice of the last one, but I'm gonna have to go with the Wolverine Cowboy Bebop guy.
Of Steve Bloom?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of his Wolverine voice, even though it is like my iconic, that is what Wolverine sounds like, and everybody else is wrong. But his voice in Cowboy Bebop it's pretty sexy.
Okay. Nolan
I'm really
North
glad no one chose Tom Kim.
has been Hal Jordan in a lot of Justice League stuff.
Okay.
Okay, hold
He
on.
frequently voices Green Lantern
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
in animated stuff.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, now it's stuck again. So, all right.
Still going
It's
with the other
stuck.
guy, but
You're going to go with Steve Bloom, but now you have at least know
but
who he is.
yeah.
Okay. Hey, Lady
He has a very
Ray.
pretty voice.
Yeah.
Like his voice is very
He
pretty.
sounds like the voice actor version of Nathan Fillion, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Who also Nathan Fillion voiced was it Green Lantern?
Yeah, I think it
There was one
Yeah,
where
Nathan
he
Fillion
voiced-
did voice the Green Lantern
Lantern.
in one thing. So yeah, there's overlap there.
So I'm
hey,
adding-
Sam J Stones. Sam J Stones. Hello, welcome. Hey, Cage. And Lady Lamar, you guys came in right here at the very end. We just finished our fan can. We were talking about voice actors, and we all did the RPG alignment, the alignment and class thing for everybody. So I really appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out here at the very end. We do a podcast every Monday night, so if you want to, follow us. Except next week is game night. We're kicking off season 2 of game night next week. And Daniel, as our victor from season 1, is going to come back. He's going to get his trophy. So we'll do a little trophy ceremony for him. You
Does
also
he
get
get
to
a
pick
pile
the
of
first
poop?
game.
Does
A
he
pile
get-
of poop? You
Yeah,
can bring him
because
one
it's
if you
the
want.
gutter. I'm gonna bring you a pile of poop.
Please don't.
You have a question for me? Go right ahead, Cage. We're winding down, so we're about to, but toss him in. Toss him in. Let me know.
Stevie Boy, I like that.
Stevie Boy. I got a question for you, Stevie Boy. Yeah, what do you have you thought about a game that you'd like to play for season 1 or
Oh,
season
is it my
2?
choice?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I would have been thinking of it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get back to you pretty
Something
soon.
that is at least 4-player. Something that is at least 4-player that we
Yes.
can do
I'm like,
here,
yes.
you know.
Let's start it off right.
Just think about that. But I'm not sure.
I don't want to embarrass you guys again.
I don't know.
I didn't play.
It seems as if our
I would just be excited to
stream is extremely choppy tonight, so I'm not sure why it was.
You got anything running in the
Because
background?
we
I don't
suck.
think there's anything going on. Interesting. Kate says, doing Rocket League soon. We don't have one scheduled, Cage, but we're always about to. We're always about to have it scheduled. So stay tuned, because we're going to get into some Rocket League with Sizz very soon. And we would love to have you guys in. That's cross-play.
Yeah.
It does cost money. It's not a free game, but, you know, that's a thing. Ray, we would love to have you guys. Stream been choppy. Thought it was only on my end. No, it's been all around. I apologize, guys. I'm not sure why I was doing that. But
It's because I'm on.
join us next week for season 2 of Game Night kicking off. We're going to wipe the leaderboard clean and get back into it. So we'll see you guys next week. My name is Steven.
I'm Lauren.
Daniel?
And if you guys want to follow Daniel, you can do so there at twitch.tv/ForEveryOneLead. We have his little
That's where I
icon
am.
there and everything. I
Yeah.
sort of cleaned it up a bit and made it a little bit prettier. It'll probably get prettier again next week.
And if anybody has parts to donate to the Lauren Needs a PC Fund, I would be greatly appreciated.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, we do a
Just do a
GoFundMe
little
for your.
plug. Just do a little plug. If you got old stuff, I'll take it.
And again, we'll see you guys next week.